if our next guest had anything to say about it, he'd probably say the show was about waiting a long time for weird raps to happen. Let's bring out Greg Proops. Yeah. Greg Proops. Yeah.
I'm a Beamer, smoking whack. Just watching Netflix. It's the orange to the black.
Yeah.
But I can't watch Yahoo with impunity because that's the place that they got community. I had time to think of that. That's all I fucking came up with.
You could have made yourself $40 cool, man.
I know, man. And then I could have quit my job and shit.
How are you, Prippy?
Oh, you want some ice?
I'm good, yeah, I do, thank you.
Greg, I like that you came out and brought a brand new bottle of vodka.
I was asked by 2 people backstage if I might do so, and I acquiesced to both of them, one after the next. The first guy went, when you go out there, will you bring a bottle of vodka? I'm like, yeah. 2 seconds later, another guy went, will you bring a bottle? I'm like, how many people want me to bring vodka? The answer is yes to all of you. I rarely get asked a question that I'm so enthusiastic about answering yes to.
Because the smartest man in the world podcast is known more colloquially as a vodcast, because it's fueled by vodka, if I'm not mistaken.
It is, in fact, fueled by vodka, much as jets are fueled by whatever jets are fueled by. My show is fueled by vodka, or fueled, if you wish to pronounce all the letters in a word. I don't.
It's jet fuel.
Jet fuel.
Yeah.
Jet fuel, of course. That's what jets use to go from one place to another. Like rocket fuel for rockets and whatnot.
Speaking of rocket fuel, so, all right.
I'm well, thank you for asking, Jeff.
Good to see you.
So, you have a podcast called Smartest Man in the World. You're more erudite than I am. You're a learned man. You're a smart man.
I wouldn't say that, no.
You're right. You're writing. You're coming out with a book, the smartest book in the world.
Yes.
You're a smart person.
It's all a joke, by the way. Everyone's so serious right now.
Greg?
They heard the word erudite and everyone fucking panicked and shit. If this was a radio, they'd be hitting seek really hard right now.
Greg, what's your book about?
About 300 pages. Thank you for asking. Jeff Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Oh no, it's the bounce pass all the way. I don't even look behind me. You know what I mean? 'Cause I know what's coming.
Have either of you guys post 30, like well into the era of everyone's got a phone in their camera, like don't think about when you were 17 or anything.
Right, okay.
Have either of you, since the advent of the phone camera, taken a shit so big that even though you knew you were never going to show it to anybody, it was so big that you took a picture of your own shit just because you were about to flush it, and you knew? I mean, I can't stress enough. Like, I suppose you've guessed by now this happened to me recently. I will never show it to anybody because it's gross. But no, I would never want to look at a picture of anyone else's shit. You know, there's websites where people post like pictures of shit and stuff. But
I wasn't aware of that. I'm often looking at the Rainbow Bright website, so I'm a little prissy.
Either of you guys ever? You never.
I've never been moved to actually reach for the phone. There have been times when I've astonished myself, but I didn't know that it needed to be recorded.
Well, don't mistake me for saying like, oh, anytime you take a big shit, you should always. I'm saying like that's the thing about it is like as my picture snapped, I was like, I'm not going to show this picture to anybody. I'm taking this picture because that's how big the shit is, and I'm 42 and I take huge shits all the time. All the time. And then I thought I have to share. I'm not going to share the picture with anybody. The picture's for me. But also, I just want to tell people I took the biggest shit of my life. I'm 42. I took the biggest shit. Thanks, guys. But
so Greg, you were in Paris recently, right?
Last year. No, I've never been tempted, but I can understand the impulse. I just, for me, it's like I'm in airports all the time, and there's always guys on the commode, as it were, having long conversations with their loved ones while they're doing the thing. And to me, that's gross. there's a time and a place for everything, and a conversation doesn't take place while you're eliminating. I've never wanted to take a picture of my wand, and I've never wanted to take a picture of any excrement. But that's me. I'm a sissy. I mean, you're a bold Viking who fucking forges forward and breaks through post-racial barriers and gets people from Jamba Juice on stage and gives them money. So I can understand why your eliminatory system might be a matter of some pride.
Yeah, I didn't feel brave. I felt cowardly as I was taking the picture. Like I felt like the chimpanzees in the beginning of 2001.
Right.
like I'm scared of this giant
What's the
thing.
giant black thing that came out of me?
Yeah, if those things had cameras, they would have those Australopithecine.
They would have.
They would have snapped a pic of the monolith. All right. Anyways, it took a huge shit. I mean, it was a hockey stick. Okay.
But was it in the shape? If it had been in the shape of a monolith, then I might consider it. If it had come out as a perfect rectangle, I might think this is just, you know what? This isn't history anymore. This is science.
Yeah.
Because we've gone in Neil deGrasse Tyson territory here, and that the odds of taking a rectangular shit are 1 in 1 billion, and yet Dan Harmon achieved it 4 times last week after visiting the Fat Burger on Santa Monica Avenue.
And I don't even know what I did, and I didn't experience anything untoward on the toilet. It was like a normal experience.
Smooth sailing. Yeah.
I was just sitting there thinking about Xanadu or whatever, and I just got off and I looked down and it was like this remarkable, amazing. Okay, we don't have to talk about it. It's a conversation that goes nowhere. I only wanted to talk about the relationship. Did you ever see the South Park episode with the guy where the dad takes the giant shit and they do a whole episode? I mean, that's like it is. There is something about it's an exploration of a thing that's always going on. That of course no one wants to. You don't want to talk to other people about your shit. Some people still tell each other about their dreams. You know who you are. Like even that's not so great. So of course talking about your shit like in the minutia, like it's like oh gross. I don't like that when people go like oh it was like a pebble but it had a stick on the end and I was like I don't care. I don't want to picture your shit. But at the same time I think there's something interesting about the fact that you know we do so few things every day, and there's so few of those things that we do every day that we never really talk about, and we really have a relationship with. And it was the biggest shit of my life. It was I've only been married once, and I've only taken this big a shit once. I haven't had a baby yet, but I mean, it seemed like I did when I. All right, that's it. It's just, it was a special shit, and
you didn't call 911 or anything.
No, I took a picture and I just went upstairs.
Hey, Greg, thanks for coming. Greg Proops, everybody.
To the H and to the A and to the.
All right. Well, okay. So that's the gross segment of the show.